What is going on, my fellow gaming warriors? Tis the one, and it's happening, guys. It is happening. Blame Truth, the CODfather was right about Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip. This game is dead. It is literally dead. And look at this real quick. CharlieIntel, the head of the Call of Duty shills, they're saying, I mean, they're probably saying it to promote the game, like, yeah, go buy the sale. But literally, Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip is on sale on every platform right now. Look at this. Boom! Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. This game is on sale right now, and it's no coincidence. It's not because, oh, it's just Christmas time, it's Black Friday has already passed. Like, that ship has sailed, okay? It's not because of Christmas, it's not because of the holidays. This is because of everything, all of the backlash that this game has been getting. And Blame Truth actually completely exposed this by showing the numbers, and apparently, so before I even say this, he actually was referring to FaZe Swagg's tweet here, which, good on him. And it goes to show how bad the state of Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip and Warzone 2 is, because if a Call of Duty shill guy who's getting paid by Activision is speaking out against it and he's fed up with it, then you know it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad situation right now. It is a freaking mess. But before I show you what FaZe Swagg tweeted here, I'm just going to show you the title from CharlieIntel, the head of the shills actually. CharlieIntel posted this, and this is their title. They said, MW2 and Warzone 2 have lost over half of their PC players in just 1 month. Okay, and this is the part of that little article that FaZe Swagg shared. A combination of 416,212 players jumped on the Modern Warfare 2-year skip in Warzone 2, the sequel to the BR title, and 4 days later, both titles reached a combined peak of 488,897 concurrent players on November 20th, 2022. But it gets better. We're now barely 18 days removed from Warzone 2's debut, and December 7th reported that 217,328 people logged into both titles on Steam. That's a loss of 271,569 users, approximately a 56% reduction in players. So, like I said, I mean, I was saying this before the game even came out. Like, I knew this game was going to die out. There was going to be no content. Then there's still no content. They're not releasing anything. There's nothing to do in this game. It's freaking boring. And Blame Truth, another good point that he has made is literally this game has no viewership. No one cares about this game. Nobody cares about Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip. The highest I've seen this game without CDL, I mean with CDL there's like 100,000 people watching CDL roughly, which makes up about like 90 to 95% of the viewership on Twitch whenever I go look to go just to monitor. You know, how many people are watching this game, really? How many people really care? No one really cares. And everything Blame Truth has been saying, I'm about to address in this video all the issues. And starting with the Call of Duty shills, the head Call of Duty shills, CharlieIntel and Modern Warzone, and Dishonest Doug. You know, just lying to the people. They're lying to you guys. They're lying to all of us. And I just wanted to start out with them trying to cover Infinity Turds tracks in Activision. All their dirty tracks. And so look at CharlieIntel here. He says, crazy how some communication and updates can turn into positive sentiment. Still ways to go, but progress. What are you talking about? I don't know what progress these clowns are referring to, but literally in terms of just communicating from the devs, like, we haven't heard a single thing from them since the game has been released. Like, we've heard a lot about them before the game release. Oh, most advanced Call of Duty of all time, most advanced. This is the least advanced Call of Duty. We don't have any of the features that we always had 10 years ago, like freaking combat record and all that. It took them a while just to add that in, and even they broke that. It's like, what are you talking about progress? The game hasn't been progressing. You haven't been adding anything. Oh, but they added Shipment. Yeah, one map. We've seen this map since freaking 1893 in Call of Duty 4. I don't want to hear it with the progress. There is no progress. We aren't communicating with the devs. They're not talking with us. What progress are we making? This is Season 1 Reloaded he's referring to. And by the way, look at this Shipment gameplay. You're going to see I did relatively okay. I mean, I know that Shipment is a crapshoot. It's just like a mindless game. Mindless Shipment gameplay for you here. It's just constant action, so I guess you'll be entertained by that, even though I'm not freaking dropping nukes and jumping around corners and all that. I'm just dicking around with shotguns, right? I literally hopped on for a game or two just to experience the new Shipment. And, yeah, it's just, obviously, it's still chaos. The spawns are still, you know, there's nothing you can do about spawns in this game. I'll give them that. There's really nothing you can do with spawns. But still, it's still fishy when, like, a team is completely dominating, and then the spawns just completely screw over the team that's dominating so that the other team can come back and make it somewhat even. That definitely happens on Shipment constantly, but look at CharlieIntel. He's such a shill. And Dishonest Doug, Modern Warzone, look at him. He says basically the same thing. And I love how they say this I like at the same time. You know Activision or Infinity Turd is telling them to say these things, because they're saying it like at this, like, again, at the same time. It's just so fishy. But he says, drastic change in the communication across all of the Call of Duty studios working on Warzone 2 after the last 2 days. Community sentiment seems to be trending much more positive for the first time since launch. Amazing what communicating with your players does for morale. What are you talking about? I don't know, we're not talking about Warzone 2, this is MW2. But it's the same thing, because both games are in a horrible state, and everyone's crapping on the game. No one really likes the game. No one really likes either games. So, like, what is he talking about? What progress have we made? They get, like, this Season 1 Reloaded, they literally added in one map, Shipment, that's been in the game since, like, 1893. Are we being serious right now? They added in Shipment. What else did they add? They added, oh yeah, they added in Rocket League. They're ripping off Rocket League with Warzone 2, but that's besides the point. I don't care about that. It's a freaking joke. It is an absolute joke, which Rocket League blows Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip out of the water when it comes to viewership, especially on Twitch. I mean, it gets over 100,000 viewers. I'm like, what the crap? I mean, really? Rocket League beats you out by that much? Like, really? That is embarrassing. Someone also called him out for it, exactly what I was thinking. And he's like, drastic change? Dishonest Doug. They changed two small things. Dishonest Doug doing everything to make sure he gets invited to the next event. That's exactly what it is. There's no other way to say it. And I feel bad for guys like These Knives Only, TKO. And so he's like, you gotta be kidding me, or something along those lines. And I'm like, oh boy, what'd they do now? What did they mess up on now in this update? And so they managed to nerf Riot shields. And I don't understand why. They reduced movement speed for the Riot shield. So whenever you're holding a Riot shield, you walk around like a freaking sumo wrestler. Reduced melee damage to 3-hit kill. 3-hit kill. Guy, that's, like, I'm not a fan of Riot shields. But, like, if you're like TKO, you got content, like, basically revolving around meleeing. Like, oh my gosh. Like, imagine trying to get camos for this thing. No way. No way. He's gonna have to do some reverse boosting here, for sure, to get this freaking thing gold. But, oh, man, that's crazy. Shield movement animation improvement. Okay, what the hell does that mean? I mean, they won't get into specifics there. They're just gonna say it was improved and just, like, never address it again. Longer switch time pulling out throwing knife when Riot Shield is equipped. Oh, wow. They really nerfed this thing, right? Look at this. It takes even longer to throw a tomahawk, or a throwing knife, as they call it in this game. It takes even longer to throw a freaking tomahawk when you're holding a shield. Like, what else do you have for defense? Like, that's BS, and I don't even like Riot shields. I wish they wouldn't even put it in the game, unless I'm like ninja defusing or stuff like that. I used to love doing that crap, but yeah, crazy. And look, they're still trying to advertise the Season 1 Reloaded like it's something great, you know what I mean? And I just, me and guys like me, Blame Truth, 402 Thunder, we're just like losing our minds with this, and it's true. It's honestly a joke at this point. It's like, you do get mad at some, but it gets to a point where it's honestly comedy. And look, this is what they say. What's coming to this big Season 1 Reloaded, okay? This is what was advertised. As for the highlights, Season 1 Reloaded brings action on all fronts. Okay. In Warzone 2, expect a brand new tactical experience for DMZ in a limited mode built for Modern Warfare FC fans. Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip will change trios with the first ever raid. By the way, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I don't care about Warzone, period. I really don't. And I don't know what the hell raid is, and I don't care. I assume that has something to do with DMZ, or again, I don't care. It's freaking boring. But first ever raid, and will bring chaos with the debut of a reimagined Shipment. Wow, reimagined Shipment. And across both games, there will be, oh wow, listen to this, guys. There will be 2 new operators, a new primary weapon to unlock, and more. Wow. I put up a poll for you boys saying, what you boys think? Is MW2 dead already? And I mean, most of you said yes. I'm assuming all of you. I mean, 8% of you as of now, when I'm reading this, 8% of you eat paste. So, a little concerning there, but most of you, you're like, yeah, I mean, this game is dead. I just showed you the freaking numbers. Like, this isn't made up. You know, like, this is real. And even CharlieIntel, the head of the Call of Duty shills, even they posted these numbers. That's when you know it's bad. And, yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I don't know what else to say. Blame Truth is right. Subscribe. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that. I'd very much appreciate that. And, thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm a Shachino. 'Tis been one.